Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. U.S. accuses Nigerian Department of State Services, police, military of rights violations, corruption. U.S. accuses Nigerian Department of State Services, police, military of rights violations, corruption. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The United States, U.S., has accused the Nigerian Department of State Services, DSS, police and army of corruption and violation of human rights with impunity. It also added that there were credible evidence and reports that members of security forces committed numerous right abuses, extrajudicial killings, and stifling of free speech. This was disclosed in the 2021 Country Report on Human Rights Practices released by the U.S. Department of State recently. The report noted that impunity and corruption have eaten deep into the fabric of the security agencies, especially the police, which have become a major problem bedeviling the country. According to the report, impunity, exacerbated by corruption and a weak judiciary, remained a significant problem in the security forces, especially in police, military, and the Department of State Services. There were credible reports that members of the security forces committed numerous abuses, it added. The report also highlighted the incident of extrajudicial killings, stifling of free speech, human rights violations, political witch hunt, and other issues in Nigeria. The U.S. said the opaque nature of the procedure for disciplined offending officials encourages impunity, noting that the system shields hearing officers found culpable in multiple crimes from getting justice. The government regularly utilized disciplinary boards and mechanisms to investigate security force members and hold them accountable for crimes committed on duty. But the results of these accountability mechanisms were not always made public, the report said. The Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offenses Commission, ICPC, and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, were accused of inconclusive prosecution of public officials charged with corruption. The report accused the anti-graft agencies of being selective and focused on low and mid-level government officials. It, however, noted that both organizations brought indictment against various active and former high-level government officials. Many of the corruption cases, particularly the high-profile ones, remained pending before the court due to administrative or procedural delays. The report said, adding that the government deliberately underfunds the judiciary to make it ineffective. On human rights violations, the report noted that the National Committee Against Torture established by the Ministry of Justice has been hindered from working effectively due to a lack of legal and operational independence and limited funding. The report added prison and detention center conditions remained harsh and life-threatening. Prisoners and detainees reportedly were subjected to gross overcrowding, inadequate medical care, food and water shortages, and other abuses. Some of these conditions resulted in death. So my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Let's move down to the comment section and let's see what people are saying. The first comment which I have says, if there are other things more than these to accuse them of, the US is right. They only unleash their atrocities on innocent civilians and hid away from terrorists attacking villagers and in the bush. Another commenter says it is an obvious fact that they operate under impunity. They are killed and go because they know nothing will happen. That is, the Nigeria of today life has become very cheap under Buhari. And my last comment here says, those useless people rejoicing that the UK government tagged IPOB as terrorist organization. What do they have to say about the declaration of USA that Nigerian government, military, police are violators of human rights in the Arab? To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.